Hey yo, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the first episode of Last Call of Scott Hall. You gotta forgive the camera work because I'm just learning how to use this gimmick, so I'm kind of low-tech redneck. Later, by popular demand, bringing you my first guest, the one and only Sid Vicious. Stay tuned ladies and gentlemen, interview with Sid Vicious coming up later. The bits go off. Zoomed. Okay, it's on. Okay, testing, 1, 2, I think it's on. Alright, Sid, bear with me, brother. I'm trying to do this thing. It's way too close, extreme close up.
The thing is, take your time with it, man.
I don't care. It has it like forever.
Yeah, it does.
I just think, okay, this is me shooting me in the mirror. Hey, yo, say hello to the bad guy, Scott Hall. Welcome to the first episode of Last Call with Scott Hall. It's going to be featured on this internet I heard about. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Meg, welcome. My first guest, a guy I'm happy to call a friend, one and only Sid Vicious. Sid, welcome to Last Call with Scott Hall. I'm filming it wrong, brother.
It's all right.
I was doing it wrong the whole way.
It's okay. No, you weren't. No, you weren't.
Anyway, no, I did it on purpose.
But you hit it around the first time, right? When you sit down, you want to turn. Okay. So you call this a Last Call with Scott Hall?
Yeah. Wait, okay, back on. All right, I'm going to have to hold it like that, brother.
Right.
Yeah. Hi, Sid. Welcome to the show.
So this is called Last Call with Scott Hall.
Well, what do you think? You like it?
I like the, it's a catchy phrase, Scott, but at this point you might be calling it the overloaded Elvis syndrome. That's nothing to knock to you.
Gee, Sid, like, why don't you just say what you really think? I mean, don't hold back, brother.
I'm talking to a guy.
What are you telling me? What are you telling me? I look a little rough? Let me get a shot of me again. See if I can do it
Don't
right.
do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself.
That really hurts it. Plus, I can't get the damn camera right. All right. I'm blocking out I can't block this blow up. All right.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I ain't doing that too. That is not funny, Sid.
You just ripped yourself there.
Wow, no, you started it. I said, welcome to the show.
Listen, Scott, thank you very much for having me on your first show. Now, we're both experiencing something, and it's weird how we've talked about it all the last couple of weeks, how our careers are sort of paralleled, and even the later part of our careers is paralleled. We're just finding out, and you've said this a million times, a cool phrase, we're finding out about something called the internet.
Right, right. Well, Sid, but like you and I could agree you're both low-tech rednecks. So what? Like if I want to talk to you, I'll call you, or I'll come over and knock on your door at your house or something, or you'll come by and say hi to me. Like, I don't know, I've never been I don't know. I hear it's great though.
And if you didn't know that what you were saying,
I've been encouraged to participate.
Right.
You're doing it. You got a show. I was on your show the other day.
Well, thing is,
I did your internet Mickey Mark thing forever.
It was a Mickey Mark. Thing is, though, is this, and if people didn't know that this was your first time, all you have to do is see you shaking like a chicken shit.
Well, fuck you, man. I'm trying to make you look good. Believe me, it ain't easy. Yeah.
You're holding that thing like a credit card.
Well,
hold it like a woman's breast. There you go.
It's been a while since I held one.
Don't be scared to hold that thing, dude.
But
you're scared you're going to touch the button.
Right. I'm blowing up trying to hold like this. It's not okay. So, anyway, make a point. Besides the one on your chin. Besides, I wish I could close up on that chin.
His chin is not that. No.
Maybe someday you'll grow into that thing.
Shit,
your body will catch up.
A size 28 shoe. The bigger you kill a nail. Okay, Scott.
You talk tough. Shaq would kill you, man.
He would. Scott, let me ask you. You're talking.
I hope we're not shaking too much. Fans, bear with me.
They will. Scott, let me ask you. Turn the tables around here a little bit. You're talking about this new thing called the internet. How do you feel about it?
Well, I've been encouraged by people who I respect and who are smart and who also aren't that thrilled about it, but like, no, really, just participate to a certain level. Like, people want to know what you're up to. Like,
right.
A lot of people out there care about you, and generally, just because they saw you on TV. But now, here's a chance to still connect, however you want to. And a lot of people have been, I don't know, man, I hear like it's a big deal. What are you quizzing me for? I barely made it out of high school.
You remember the other day I was talking to you on the telephone?
Yeah, see, I prefer to communicate that way.
Remember I called you the first time about that thing called WrestleZone. I was telling you about that part of the internet.
Right.
I called you back and tried to tell you how to tune into your email address and this and that.
Right.
So I called you back the third time. I said, "Hey man, Sabrina will be texting you a message about your flight information." You said, "Look, Sid, I don't want to gossip anymore. I'll talk to you tomorrow." All right, so, but I'm finding myself, Scott, that
Because when you called, you were filling me in on it about this groundbreaking show we just participated in. We were both assuming like, hey, Vince, look out.
well, we just started the first WrestleMania in Thompson, Georgia.
Right. Sold out, hanging from the rafters. I had the strap.
The thing is this, what I was going to ask you is that for me, I'm about 2 months ahead of you on the internet stuff.
Right.
I'm feeling
and you're feeling really cocky about it.
Exactly. No, I'm thinking.
Yeah, a little bit, because you feel like you got the smartest guy in the world working for you.
Exactly. There you go. I can't even turn on a computer, but I'm getting tuned into this.
I don't have a computer.
So this is it.
99 beat top that.
I'm starting to feel a passion for this internet stuff like I do for the wrestling business.
Oh, Sid.
I'm not kidding you.
Come on,
You see
Sid.
the day on
What are you
the phone
trying to
all
be an
day.
actor? Yeah.
Really.
It was a telephone, Sid. It wasn't a computer.
I know, but it's
May I
close-
remind you?
That's the closest thing I got to a computer myself.
Well, then why you? Okay, cool. But Sid, I agree. I want to participate, but like other people are real good at it. I'm not. It frustrates me. So let's keep. We're trying to participate this way. Quit debating the issue. Sid, may I interrupt you? It is actually my show. My arm's blowing up trying to hold this thing. I can't get this zoom right now. I hope I don't turn it off. Oh, it's way better.
Okay.
Can hardly see it now.
Right.
Anyway, Sid, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Since we've been discussing this whole internet thing, apparently there's a buzz, and not the kind we like, but a gossip that you have interest in returning to WWE. Can you confirm or deny that, or do you even care to make a comment?
I will make a comment because I have been honest about this for almost 6 years since I've been rehabbing my life.
Right.
If I got a chance to get back where I'm at physically, that I only can have, I can only shoot for one thing. Anything that shoot for one thing is this up here. If I can't,
if I knew how to shoot up your hand, I would have had such a cool shot. But I'm sorry, I'm gonna hold it.
If I can't get up here, and this is WrestleMania.
Sid, can I ask you why?
Because
you've already been there, right?
Right, you've been there. The thing
right.
is,
it's like smoking good chronic or dirt.
Exactly.
Come on, which one do you want?
You want the chronic. The deal is this, and we've talked about this before. You know the money, the scale, WCW and WWF, where WWE was like this. We
yes.
pay more money. But
where would you rather work?
WWE.
Why?
Because of that rush. Because you get
right. You know why? You said okay. If I was the boss, I'm going to pay as little as I can too.
Me too.
Right. But it's still more than you ever made.
More than you ever.
But
made.
Plus, you're getting to learn everything. You learn the business. I mean, when we're there, you're around guys who make money. So it's like it's like doing an internship. You still get paid, and you're getting smartened up. That's how I felt about WWE when I was there.
Oh, when I was there my first time, and I told you the story before, and went back to WCW, I was making more money, but we were for maybe 2,200 people in Charleston, South Carolina.
You were on top at the time, isn't that correct, Sid?
I was on top.
So you're testing how over you are.
The Nasty Boys and Davey Boy.
Oh, you dodged that question.
No, I'm gonna get to that. Davey Boy and the Nasty Boys.
God rest his soul. Miss you, Davey.
Miss you, Davey. But it just came into WCW before I got there, and they were talking about, man, this house is up. This house is up. And I looked at Brian. I said, Brian, you just left, the best deal in the world, as far as the rush. I said, how can you say 2,200 people's up? I said, we were talking about a $20,000 house versus a $220,000 house. It was just it was just grating. It just felt
but
like.
Sid, can I interject something? At the same time, was the financial reward satisfactory?
Really, Scott, honestly, at that time, the finance, if you were on top of WWF,
less workload, easy money, guaranteed.
Right. But again,
but minus the rush.
Minus the rush, but at that time too, Scott, the money, if you were on top, was better than the money at WCW. A little bit more, you know what I mean?
But you're earning.
But you're younger and you don't feel that.
And you're getting
10 days a week.
No, man, 20 days in a row, please. I'm begging you. I love it.
They do, exactly. 2 days on Saturday, double shots on Saturdays, Sundays, 12 and 7. You know how it goes.
I always said, Sid, my opinion is it's easier to stay on the road than go on the road.
Oh, of course it is.
Once you learn how to go 20, 30-day runs, most guys die. If you don't learn to be like, I felt you have to be real positive about it, like, woo, here we go.
Yeah.
You gotta, that's what we learned from Pat Patterson, stuff like this. You might as well make it great.
Right.
If you're going to do it, might as well be good at it.
I think what you just said, if I was on the road, if I was on the road 8 days, I'd rather go ahead and stay for 21 days and then have 4 or 5 days off.
And you'll
the road.
still train 2 days, and you'll still train twice a day on the road. You're like a cyborg.
But you get on the road.
I think you should be
used to
tested
it.
for like genetic. Like, I'm not sure I think you're a robot.
I think you got like a pump of growth hormone.
No, I just think you're like robotic. I think you got like some metal and crazy shit in you.
But no, it's a different deal. And I've been approached by TNA a couple times. It was silly stuff like they wanted me to come and do an interview about.
I've also had some silly experiences.
And so I said, guys,
it's a tough place to work.
I said, guys, nothing against you guys. I said, but even if in the greatest situation you could offer me a great contract, I'm still going to give Vince and them the last chance for me to do the last dance with them, because even if I could get the same money for working for the same company at this point in my life right now, without a doubt, I'm going to WWE, man.
Right.
Without a doubt.
Thank you, Sid, for answering so honestly. I have to concur. Thanks for being the first guest, Sid.
Got it.
Later.